Hello and welcome back to another Dominion League match. This is my second of season 62, playing against the King of Ravens himself, Naesala, who I have played at least once or twice recently in League. I'll have to be on the lookout if clashes show up so we can get an archer and deal effective damage to him. But in the meantime, we have Hermit and no copper trashing. Okay, so it would be nice to ferry something that we can gain with Hermit. The question is, should we do that, or should we take, like, an Ironmonger? Because if we see the Hermit turn 3, we're going to want to have done the ferry. But then again, I mean, I guess we can buy the ferry at that point and get a Madman, so it's not like that bad. Yeah, okay, let's get the Ironmonger. Well, here we go. Yeah, we'll just get another Hermit, and then the question is, what do we ferry? So we could kind of ignore Lost City and just ferry Barge. I think that's pretty reasonable. Because we got Village and Wealthy Village and Ironmonger, so we don't, like, I mean, the draw from Lost City would obviously be nice, but I think Barge should be better. Okay, interesting. We hit 5 here. Now that we have the Barge ferried, it's like, oh, should I take a Lost City? If my opponent hadn't seen their Hermit, I would say yeah, because we could trigger a shuffle where their Hermit would miss, but they did. It's a little awkward. I mean, we could just take a Barge anyway, obviously. We're going to do Wealthy Village stuff. We are ultimately going to need a silver and a gold. We do have a Madman coming up. I think I am going to just take the Barge. Alright, let's go ahead and play the Madman. Sad times for that, although what we can do is, so we get another Hermit and we hit 7, or we could get a silver and we hit 9. Like, we can play the Hermit, so that part's fine. 7, maybe 7 is just better. Because we can still go, like, Village, Barge. Or do we need to take a silver? If we hit 9, we could take a gold and something. Maybe that is actually better. This should probably be a village now. I mean, there is definitely an argument for another barge. It's really hard for us to fail to hit. We have two villages, well, potential villages, and 2 terminals. I think I'm gonna take the barge. Okay. If we were ever going to buy a lost city, now might be the time. Like, they're not gonna get to combine that with Madman. They have no barges in their deck. Already played their Ironmonger. Yeah, I think I'm down to take a lost city here. Oh, they have another Ironmonger. Shit. Okay, I missed that. It's still unlikely that it makes such a huge difference. Yeah, okay. Trigger the shuffle here, or just next turn the barge? Probably just next turn the barge. I mean, if we trigger the shuffle, we might be able to pick up a wealthy village. We have the 5 cards, or the 5 treasures plus the lost city. It would be nice to start, like, next turning this stuff, for sure. We could also borrow to hit, like, double 3, which wouldn't be unreasonable, and take, like, Village Barge. Yeah. I think I like that. Fine. Still draw a couple cards. I guess we could still fail to draw here, but I just didn't want to float those 2 coins. I felt maybe a little premature to take the Wealthy Village with the amount of draw that I had in the deck. Okay, so here we're missing our silver. Damn it. Okay. I guess we take another Hermit then. And probably another Barge. Insignia. We want another Wealthy Village and then another Barge? Probably we do. This is definitely not going to be like the most reliable of decks, especially since we didn't play a Duration Barge, but... Hey! Oh, that's a good sign for me. Or turn for my opponent. 8 coins is good enough, isn't it? Or even 6. I mean, I don't think I want to take another Lost City. I wonder if I just want to take 2 more barges. Actually, I think I'm going to play that copper and go Barge, barge. Barge, 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 but no, I'm gonna take a village. I think I have like 6 barges. I think that'll suffice. Well, my opponent still doesn't have a silver. I mean, maybe they can gain and play one. Looks like they can. Yeah, okay. Two hermits. We just gain a village. Maybe we just don't decide that right now. Okay. So we like could gain a payload card. We could gain like a cargo ship. We could also just puzzle box the wealthy village. I guess that kind of amounts to similar things. 10, 11, 12, 15, 18 coins. We could get to 20 if we gain the cargo ship. And then we could set aside the hermit. Like, that's fine. We've also got insignia, so we can just top deck wealthy village. So we don't need to worry about that. And then we go like, we probably just double province at this point. I think getting a cargo ship should be fine. Oh, I am an idiot. Why did... Why did I think... Yeah, just gain a freaking village. Like... I want to play the 2 duration barges, and I can't... Yeah, like... Okay. I mean, I could play the other hermit, but I think I would rather puzzle box the village. And not worry about that. Do we take 1 province and take another wealthy village? I mean, we do potentially need a little bit more payload. Yeah, probably. Top deck the wealthy village. Doubloons. Okay. That's actually... So we had 18. Now we have 26 coins in our deck. I feel like that's good enough. I think I'm going to take an Ironmonger instead of another wealthy village. I guess we might have gotten, like... No, we didn't. Okay. Alrighty. Ironmonger's first. I guess so. Yeah, now we're like over what we need in terms of actions, but... One, two, three, four. Yeah, we might not. Oh, we've still got 2 barges down here. What's the last card? I don't know, but it's not a gold or a silver or a copper. We've got our 3 loots and our 3 wealthy villages. What? Oh, it's our lost city. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Just take 2 more villages, I guess. We could trash the hermit is the other thing. That probably actually makes more sense. Oh, we have 24 coins. Huh. And I have... Oh, no, that's right. Okay. There should not be any way for Naesala to have this much money. It's too bad I couldn't have gotten like another ironmongers. The village isn't really going to help me draw. Although we have... Like, if we play all of our barges for draw, then we definitely draw our 24 coins. So, like, it should be fine. Yeah, so I think a fair amount of this game was just first player advantage. Whatever. Oh, insignia. Why? Yeah, I don't really think I necessarily outplayed my opponent. I mean, I guess they did choose to buy an ironmonger over ferrying wharf that one turn. Maybe that was the pivot point. I thought there might have been a good reason for them to do that, but maybe that was just correct. Okay. So now we got only draw is either activated cities, activated patricians, or tactician. Tactician... You can't play with vampire with tactician or like take advantage of invasion, so that doesn't seem good. Do we want an amulet or do we just roll with goat? We do want to hit 5 for vampire, right? So I think we're probably just going to roll with goat. He took an amulet. Even like double 5 would be nice. I mean, I could see silver amulet working out. Also need to be attentive to the fact that there's defiled shrine here and there's not an easy source of plus buy. I could see silver pixie, silver amulet. Let's go ahead and get the amulet, actually. But I think I want to pair that with a silver to make it likely that I hit 5. Pixie is a good card for sure, but its odds of helping us hit 5 aren't that amazing. Okay, this works. And yeah, we probably also take a pixie. I mean, there is an argument for stacking up the patricians while we have the chance. But with the shrine points, probably better to take the pixie for now. This is a little awkward. Don't get to double trash. That's probably worth taking. Probably. I mean, we definitely will be able to get another vampire if that's what we want. Do we want another silver? Probably not. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the other vampire. We are going to be a little bit overly thin, maybe, here. Oh, there's also invasion for plus buy, right? It's just going to be a little hard to hit 10, but maybe we do want to take a silver at this point. Like, how are we actually building up to that? Took a contract. Oh, hey, Architect's Guild. I totally blanked on this. Architect's Guild is not very impressive, though. I mean, I think we're at the point where just because of the bat situation, it makes sense to this. I mean, if we take Architect's Guild, we will be able to do like City Pixie, City Patrician. So I guess since we don't really benefit from or contract, but since we don't really benefit from the city right now anyway, I guess contract probably is the best thing to take. Okay, that makes my decision making easier. Oh, I don't get the shrine points for that. Rude. But I can take them now. So how do I do this? Do I want... I want to take one of City or Jester just to pitch, improve the shrine points. I guess Patrician would also work, but Jester, I don't know. The junking is gonna not hurt very much at all, and if it hits bat, it doesn't do anything. If it's vampire, you can gain a vampire, but do you think ultimately we just take cities at this point? We take city. Then we take City. You gain a curse in your buy phase. Oh! Oh! And I saw the hex. Ah! And I could... Shit. That does explain why I didn't get it before, but I kind of thought, I was like, oh, it's because it's not my turn. Okay. I do feel bad about that. Alright. I'm still going to take another city. And then this, I guess, will be just a patrician at this point. Since we do have 2 cities in our deck, I think that's got to be better than Pixie. Yeah, it's only like a 1-point difference anyway. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, I have Amulet. Should I trash my goat? I probably should. There's a world where that burns me. I'm gonna have the 2 like vampire / bats. But like, I don't know, a hex takes out something, but I think it's fine. Also, we just want to get these coppers out of our deck so that we stand a chance to hit invasion. Or even, like, gold. I guess, as a way to bootstrap our way up there. I do still have a Pixie in my deck, right? I think so. Like, that could also potentially help. Ooh. 8 coins. Oh, wow. Okay. Miserable. No. Interesting. Another jester. Ah! Oh, and I can't trash the... Nah. Alright, I don't think a curse is worth... Like, that's a duchy, basically. I think I'm just taking a patrician. Huh. Rip Pixie. I definitely don't have enough money in my deck as it currently stands to hit 10. So I wonder if I should take another contract over another city. Then again, there's Emporiums coming up. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take the city. Ha. I mean, granted, maybe I would have liked to see that bet, but maybe not. Okay, so we can go gold city. I think that's probably the best thing to do. At this point, they are pretty likely to flip a city off the Jester, but that will help activate my cities, so it's not so bad. Ah! I gain the silver, huh? Not too surprising. Ooh. Oh, okay. Insignia. Rip. Interesting. Ha. Trigger a shuffle there, so I think we just. Oh, okay, that was less than I thought. All right, we have enough, but if we trash the pixie, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we trash the pixie, we could trash an extra silver. It's not 100% clear that's something we want to do. I think I'm gonna not. Huh. I mean, sure. Like, whatever. Oh, right. Okay. I was like, what happened to my. Right, but yeah, okay. Prize goat, huh? That's interesting. I think we don't trash, but it is interesting. Turns out I should have played the silver. No, Well, yes, because I got the prize goat, but I didn't know I was going to get the prize goat. Yeah, I think this is another pixie. I probably should have considered taking a patrician, the first card, to get an Emporium, but yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, city's down to 1, which means I guess it doesn't necessarily mean all that much because I don't have a way of mid-turn activating. Yeah, we can still basically do the same thing this turn in terms of like playing, in terms of gains, except that now we have the prize goat in our deck, so we should be able to get multiple Emporiums. We also have the favors. Trash to silver? Okay. I was considering trashing that last turn, so I guess it would have probably been better if I trashed the amulet, maybe, but no. No. Wow. We didn't get there. That is a sad, sad situation. Okay. Well, we are going to trash the amulet, I think. Do we take Patrician Emporium, opening up the Emporiums for our opponent? Do we take City, activating cities for our opponent? I mean, we have more cities. Like, for sure. So I think it might be worth it for us to activate cities. In which case we just go City Pixie or possibly City Curse. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Pixie or Curse. We're not going to have any bats in our deck, but we do have the prize goat. So, barring locusts, which we've already seen. Yeah, I think. Aha. See, they would have gotten the city anyway. We had to take it. That was actually, I didn't say it out loud, but that was actually part of the thought process. I was like, well, you know, if they're going to flip it with Jester anyway, better if I have it than if they have it. Petition. Okay. I don't think there's any particular order on this that matters. No. We could use this to get the Patrician and get Emporium points. Yeah, okay. So might as well take another pixie. Um, 5, 10. Doesn't. So we can just buy 4 Emporiums here. That gives us 8 points. We're gonna trash. That gives us 9 points. Piles will be very low. The one problem with that. We buy Invasion. Oh, we can get another Emporium off of... Well, no, not really. Not if we're buying double Emporium. But we can get one... Buy Invasion. Yeah, no, I think we do trash this. Okay. I guess we can contract the Patrician. I don't really think we need to. It hurts our payload for next turn. Oh, that's a good one. This isn't like... Do not want to Architect's Guild that. I do not want to... Wait, why didn't I top deck that? Oh, because this is the Vampire. Right. Okay, now we Architect's Guild on the puzzle box. We gain the Emporium. We could set aside the Patrician. That seems better. Diluted. Oh, if there was some way for them to like win on Pixies, it's going to be a lot harder if they're diluted. I just realized I did double activate cities, but I don't think their deck is like good enough for that to matter. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure why I got so ahead there. I guess it probably was just the Jester stuff was like worse than just taking the cities directly. I suppose probably the reason, but I didn't feel like I was ahead for a while, and then all of a sudden it really was. Okay, so I don't want to trash with Sailor. Sailor can help activate Diplomat. There's also just drawing with Livery, and there's Minstrel and Catacombs and Storyteller, so there's lots of draw. We don't necessarily need to mess around with Diplomat. Familiar could be relevant, but maybe it's better to just grab some Sycophants anyway. Speaking of which, I guess that's the question, is do we want to go Sycophant Sailor, or do we want to go Silver Sailor? We do want to hit 5, and Sycophant is notably bad at that, but the first Sycophant is more valuable, although we still have to play the Sycophant in order to activate Circle of Witches. I don't actually think that's worth it. I think we just go Silver Sailor. We are going to need to Seaway here, so we'll probably want to Seaway Wandering Minstrel at some point, which is a little annoying because we have 5. We'd probably rather be buying a 5, but... Oh, cool. We can... Oh, wow, you are going in for that. All right, well, we're gonna... Sailor, sailor, sailor. Okay, so... Now the question is... What's our first 5? We could go ahead and Seaway the Minstrel and cycle faster. We could grab the livery and make it easier to hit 5. We could take a Storyteller, which would also cycle. It's a tough call. It's going to be really hard for me to... No, that's not true. We do have the 2 sailors in the deck. I think I'm going to go with the livery. Okay, we'll get another sailor here. Woohoo. Much trash. Oh, this is way too many coins. All right, let's Seaway that Minstrel. Do we want one more livery, or do we want another Minstrel? I think I'm gonna say one more livery. We don't have a sailor in play. Dang it. We could take a Sycophant here just to get the 1 curse in. We could also just take a Warehouse. I think I might prefer the Warehouse, to be honest. Too much money again. We need more minstrels. But it's just unfortunate. We hit our minstrel on a turn where we didn't have much money. This turn we are going to have 2 duration coins and a livery to pair with the minstrel. I'm thinking about just going ahead and taking another livery here and then getting another minstrel next turn. I was like, we're not going to... It's not like we're going to see all of these liveries. But we are going to trigger a shuffle that doesn't have a minstrel in it if we play the minstrel. Okay, that's a good reason to take another minstrel. Yeah. Okay, good. We can get rid of a curse. I think minstrel before warehouse. Well, yeah. I don't know. It's maybe I should have just not taken this warehouse, but We do have some sailors down there and livery. Yeah, okay, this should be fine. I do. I wonder if I take one more sailor and then a minstrel. That will give me more money. Hey, we got 3 coppers to trash. Pow. Would be nice to trash curse instead, or an estate, but so it goes, I guess. Awkward. I think we just do this. I mean, I would like to play that sailor, but do I discard the livery? That doesn't seem right. Okay, I mean, maybe we can get back around. Maybe we can get back around. All right, let's grab another sailor. I don't think we want to trigger this. And then I do want another livery. That's just awkward because I mean, is 3 sailors a turn too many? Like, I could just go sailor minstrel again and I'll still gain some coins. Well, not relative to this turn, really, but... I could also, maybe I should actually get a diplomat. Should also think about monument. There's a lot going on here, but we have plenty of terminal space. Yeah, let's take a monument and start getting the points there a bit. We trash the silver? Probably not. Yeah. Top deck to sailor. Okay, we can just save the horses. I mean, we could play horses to try to get to the silver, but I don't want to. Okay, I'm done with the sailors, I think. I want another livery. Another... Okay. That... Yeah, I think just the cursing was not strong enough there. to be worth investing in. And like, yeah, Sailor's not guaranteed to see the junk at the beginning of your turn, but so much draw, it's okay if you float some junk from turn to turn. Well, this board certainly has both Tournament and Masquerade on it. Yes, it does. I mean, it's kind of tempting to go Masquerade Sewers. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's... Like, I don't think it's super important to hit. Oh, no, the 5-2... Disaster. But I don't think it's super important to hit 5 early here. We'll take a tournament, though. I mean, you could argue for underling. But if we happen to get the early province... Like, we've already trashed 2 estates. Okay. Well, it's unlikely, but it's still possible. Not this turn, obviously. Next turn? Well, that's not going to help. Yeah, now it's not possible unless we take a silver. Is it worth doing that for that purpose? Or do we just take the underling? And we know we're top decking 3 coppers here. The odds that we see our Masquerade are not good. I think I'm going to take the underling. Okay. Well, we didn't see the tournament, though. We had to see the tournament and the Masquerade. Actually, would that even... Yeah, we would have had to see the silver we bought, right? It's like 4 from the coppers, 5, 6 from 2 more drawn, 7 from the tournament, but then to get to 8, you need the silver. So all in all, that was very unlikely. It's just unfortunate because you don't get to play the underling. Okay. So now the situation is we have 6 coppers. If we double trash, we have 4 coppers. If we take a silver, then we still have 6 coins in our deck. Yeah, I think that should be fine. And like, there is a world where it works out this turn. And we're still in a state. Well, so long as we draw the Masquerade, we'll get to pass that, so that doesn't matter, but... Wow. Denied. Honestly, that was pretty unlikely. We had basically had to bottom deck the mask in order to not hit province here. All right, do we get the artificer? I suppose we probably do. I mean, we could take a sanctuary, but What is that actually doing for us? Letting us get rid of this estate. We can just pass it. That's not terribly exciting. Yeah, I think we just take the Artificer and hope that we don't... that we can, like, chain our cantrips here. Yeah. We can take another tournament on top. That will help. Six. We have a tournament down there. Oh, but we are going to pass an estate. Would they pass us an action to deny? Surely not. I mean, we could Artificer a copper. That wouldn't even guarantee it, though, because we could still draw the tournament. Okay. So there's still a world where we get to have Trusty Steed here, which I think is going to be the first prize we want, because as good as Followers is, Torture does a lot of the same thing, and there's no plus actions. There is also Moat, for what it's worth. There's even the possibility of using Artificer to guarantee Moat. Oh no. No! Well, they're unlikely to have their tournament, so that does help. I don't think I want to necessarily cycle here with Owl. Maybe I do. To get back to the tournaments. Yeah, alright. Take another Artificer. Take a Sanctuary. We are ultimately going to want the Sanctuary. White the green. Yeah, I'm down for that. Okay, we've got the block. Probably doesn't actually matter, but we do have it. Okay. Ah. I should have... I should have... played that as Owl. That was stupid. I just auto-clicked that. I mean, realistically, I wasn't getting back around anyway, but... Okay, so now the question is, do we assume that our opponent is going to take Followers, and do we take Torture in response? Or do we not worry about it too much? Just take, like, another Artificer. Honestly, I'm inclined towards the Artificer. Well, hmm. I mean, I could see going for princess over followers here too. But either way, if we get followers, then we don't care about having torture. That much is clear. They almost certainly are going to pair tournament and province here. Because the previous turn they block. Well, I guess there's actually no guarantee. Alright, let's take the artificer. Oh, okay. Alright, so you taking followers, you taking princess, you taking followers. Okay. So, should have taken the torture, I guess. I guess. I could do a big owl here. Do we want to Crafters Guild? Hmm. Oh, it could be nice to just put a mode in the deck. And then depending on, like, we could play, for actions, play the Masquerade for draw, trash down, and then do the owl thing. Although then... No, I think I'm actually going to top deck an underling so that I can just have after stuff in the future. Actions, coins, and then we're gonna owl the tournament. I'm gonna take princess. But I think I'll play Masquerade this turn. Get some more trashing. Unfortunately, I didn't get the Artificer, so I don't get to top deck a mode, but... Oh! Well, I don't need that. But I like that my opponent doesn't have it. And we should take a torture now. Yeah, now Crafter's Guild isn't doing a whole lot. Huh. Um, damn it. This order. If I could have played the princess first. And I guess I could still use the artificer and put a mode on top. Why don't I just do that? They probably aren't going to play the followers anyway, but... yeah, we're definitely falling behind here. I need my Steed. I think we just do it this way. And draw the Steed dead. Yeah, I think this... Maybe we've lost this game. Maybe I did need to go for followers, but... I don't know. Followers just too strong. If I'd play that underling as Owl, maybe I get to exile our silver. Yes. Yes, we do. Yeah, okay, let's play the Torturer. Alright, we don't want to play Masquerade. And top deck a moat. Or we can do an owl thing. Should probably consider what our fairground situation is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus Princess and Steed is 13. So we could get to 6-point fairgrounds pretty easily. Okay. So we could top deck a moat and still buy a fairgrounds if we wanted to. Like the fairgrounds will be one. We only need to gain one more unique. Should be like duchy or something. I guess it could also be, could have also been Wayfarer, but this is a pretty bad hand. Maybe having the mode isn't so great. I could really use another sanctuary. Dang. Well, this is a good thing to skip the shuffle, I guess. Oh, we have another moat. You take diadem. I would have liked to do that just because of the uniques. Sad. Okay. Still have like no actual use for Crafters Guild. I guess in theory at the end of the game we can like top deck an estate and get our uniques that way. But as it is, man, always with the province. I guess you do have a lot of them. Dang it. Really would like. That's helpful. What's not so helpful is this. Should I YOLO play the Masquerade? What do I have down there? Like Torturer? Maybe another Artificer? Or anything? I don't really want to trigger a shuffle either. Yeah, I definitely think I overrated Trusty Steed here. It's just like too hard to actually get to it. This board would definitely be more fun with some kind of actual factual village. This is terrible. Not do anything. Just resign. Alrighty. This time we got kind of a lot of draw. Is it possible that we... Oh, there's Forge. Okay. I was gonna say there's no trashing, but there's trashing. Probably the most reliable way to hit 5 for Witch. Mining Village Silver. I guess I'm down for that. And as for Scrying Pool, there is enough draw that we don't necessarily need to play with it. So we probably don't, but I guess we'll see. Oh, we don't need to trash it. If I had 4 here, I would consider a potion, but I don't, so... Oh. That Forge. Let's just get a second Witch at this point. Another encampment. We'll try to get a Forge of our own here. Should be pretty likely to be able to do that. What? Well... Okay, so we could trash the mining village and then pick up Hostelry Double Horse. Or we just get another mining village. The net effect of that... a little hard to say. I think I'm slightly more inclined towards the thing that, like, does more for, like, arguably does more for my long term. If we could just not draw Other witch here. Or like if we could have seen our encampment. Nope. Okay. We go Bazaar. I mean, we do want to hit Forge. I think Bazaar does that better than... I guess there's no reason to trash this one, right? Well, I guess there's a world where we draw our last estate. No, we're going to draw 3 cards. So if we draw estate, copper, copper, yeah, we don't need to trash the mining village. Now we do. This could be better. Hostelry, horse, or hunter. Hunter doesn't pick up curses, which makes it kind of unappealing. Okay. Our opponent has forged so many times. Just like... I guess we could have... Like... Here. We could have bought a forge. I'm not convinced that that would have been the way to go, but maybe it would have. Because the thought process is like, okay, we get the witch now. The witch is going to be better at helping us get forge, and the forge is going to be at helping us get witch, but maybe that wasn't actually true, at least as it's played out. By windfall and then start getting encampments. Maybe you don't even do that though. Maybe you just get a courtier and then use that to gain the gold. I don't know. Because you want the plus buy anyway. Well, okay, that's interesting. I mean, we're just going to trash all these coppers, so there's no point in turning a mining village into an encampment. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe the early forge is just that much better, even without any other support in the deck, but I really think this could have gone better for me. Like, if I'd hit forge that turn where I hit 6, like, or well, 4, and it had the mining village, like, and I bottom decked, like, let's see. The witch in the encampment. We played the witch, drew encampment. Then we... I shouldn't be paying attention to this. Oh my god. Is encampment better than mining village at this point? It's not like we have the gold. I don't know. Maybe I should have played... I Or got a secret passage? Like, could that be better than Mining Village? Maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. We go ahead and take the courtier now, I suppose. And probably we should just resign, but it's just... Oh. What was I talking about? Like... Yeah, I don't know the opportunity to actually look at that, but... Return the encampment so my opponent can have more of them. Sure, why not? Let's just... I definitely think that my draws hurt me really badly there. Maybe, like I said, maybe Forge should have been the play over Witch, but I certainly could have had better draws. You can't stonemason for Overlord, right? I feel like I should know the answer to that question. Okay, Market Town's is basically a village. So... Like, it could just open Overlord. The trashing is just stonemason? Yikes. I mean, I'm thinking, like, yeah, Courier Overlord would be fine, but we don't have the 4/3, so do we just go Overlord now? It seems better than Silver Overlord. I think so. Oh, this could have been better. I mean, this has got to be Wharf, right? And we only have 4. Shit. I guess we take the potion. Could still hit 4 here, which would be really distressing, but hopefully we hit 3p or 5. I mean, I guess if we hit 4, we can also take another Overlord. That does make it a lot harder for us to get familiar, though. God. Alright, I think Courier is better than Plaza, and I don't think I want the debt for another Overlord, so... Okay. You know, if we'd had one more coin, we could have Stonemason for familiars. That would have been cool. I guess we still might get to do that this turn. Stonemason for Wharves. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, sorry. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do that for sure. Hopefully, we just bury them with the curses, with the lack of thinning here. I mean, Wharf might be able to overcome it, to be fair. We need to get some for ourselves. Wait, that's an awkward way to say things. We need to get some wards. Man. I'm getting bounced here. Plaza over Courier at this point. Probably. We did at least give out a curse. Woohoo. Turn 8. Good job, familiar. Man, if I draw my other 2 familiars dead with this Overlord. Oy, 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 oy. Oh, okay, that helps. The question is, oh, we have the other familiar down there. Maybe we should just play Courier. Yeah, I think... It's like, if we flip our other Courier... Oh, okay. Okay, so we could monkey for a wharf. Like, I'm not really interested in picking up another familiar at this point. Just because we already have 3, so we do 2 rounds of cursing and we're good to go. So I think I'm gonna go the wharf. Alright, hopefully now the cursing will start to bear some fruit. those coffers, stonemason. Yeah, you gotta do it. Gotta do it. For sure. Well, we just take another overlord here. The problem with doing that is that it makes it harder for us to do the stonemason thing next turn, so I think we don't. But yeah, I think I don't think we're gonna lose this one. I don't think the cursing is gonna be enough to stop the wharves. I wonder why wharf doesn't work like fishing village. Like, you know, you talk about like, oh, merchant guild or a merchant ship was supposed to have the we'd play a familiar last turn, right? Yeah. Guess we could market towns the stonemason. That's probably. Oh. We don't have enough. Anyway, so merchant ship was supposed to have the plus buy from Wharf, but then like, or no, other way around. Wharf got the plus buy because like, oh, it needs to be better compared to merchant ship. Whatever. Everybody knows that story, but I do wonder why it got +2 cards on duration rather than +1, given how Fishing Village works. Right, because Fishing Village gives you 1 action because, you know, this turn it has to replace the action that it costs you, but next turn it doesn't. Now, granted, Wharf is like certainly a simpler card by virtue of how it works now, but I mean, would be nice to trash, but you trashed any estates? No. I am worried about not having enough actions. I'm also worried about not having enough wharves. This is awkward. We can play the Overlord as a village, so long as there are villages left. We're gonna have more wharves than we can play. Maybe we should take an emissary, wharf emissary, and then we can potentially leverage market towns. I don't know. Opponent does have 6 curses in their deck still. One would like to think that that matters. They've also trashed 2 coppers, so they've net gained 4 junk cards. Isn't really that many, honestly. They have so many more pluses than me. Oh, it's upsetting. It's upsetting. And they have 2 overlords, and they have more wharves. It's just like, I don't know. Obviously, I failed to learn the lesson from the previous game that Familiars sucks. But like, I don't know, just the way that my draws worked out, like, would I have been better off ignoring it? I mean, I guess maybe. Oh my god. I really wish I could stonemason this potion into a useful card. But I can't. I can stonemason it into harbingers, or I could play it as monkey. So that I could stonemason for plazas. Oh, the game is almost over. Well, if they can pile out here, good for them, I guess. And they'll have to get some points. It's like slightly awkward because stonemason for plaza and wharf is both. Neither of those is efficient at this point. I mean, you can stonemason for stonemasons, then buy stonemason plaza. You can also potentially like stonemason cards into stuff. We gotta take the plaza, unfortunately. We take emissary with this overlord for the extra draw now. We were going to win this turn. We quite possibly need the buys. But I think we do. I mean, we can make use of market towns potentially as well. Towns is repeat as desired. Okay. So you could stonemason the potion into 2 stonemasons. But that's not gonna do what we need it to. Probably we're just supposed to play one of these as monkey and buy a province. We did get 3 wharves into play, so we should have a pretty good turn this turn. Our opponent only has only had 1 wharf in play, I should say. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the curses did do some work. There's still 7 of them in the trash, so they're net +1 junk with the 2 coppers trashed as well, and I've trashed nothing because I keep playing my stonemasons as monkeys. It's pretty silly. They also have more payload in their deck with the gold and the silvers, and I guess the plazas potentially as well. I mean, if they can trash out more curses, that'll also help them with the scoring. Oh, okay. Maybe they've... Yeah. I was a little surprised they didn't have a line like this last turn, actually. They might have overlooked it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, familiar sucks. Such a good start, and then could not bring it home. Yeah, I mean, I do wonder if I had just gotten instead of getting the potion, if I'd just gotten like a courier or a plaza, how that would have played out. Like, it honestly wasn't... Did I bottom deck my Overlord, or did I just manage to... I'm trying to think back. So I had 3 coins on turn 3, and I had... and then I paid like a debt and didn't buy anything. And I had 4 coins on turn 4. And that does that mean... Does that mean that I triggered a shuffle and drew another estate? Because I don't think I bottom decked the Overlord. I'm pretty sure I didn't. So I guess it does. So yeah, that was, I mean, if I'd hit 5 there, I would have bought a Wharf, and then that would have completely changed the game. And granted, there was only a 60% chance of me drawing a copper there, but I could have also seen the Overlord on turn 3 rather than on turn 4, which obviously would have been better. So yeah, I mean, honestly, that's probably the biggest pivot point in that game, is like if I hit 5, turn 3 or 4, picked up a Wharf, that would have put me in a much better position whether or not I had gone for Familiar. Because it was just so hard to get my deck off the ground after that point. The game was still more competitive than I expected, and maybe if I hadn't just been like, whatever, I'm losing, I'm just going to lower piles and hope it works out, like maybe there's a line, but probably not. I mean, my opponent was getting rid of the junk, and they had more good stuff in their deck for sure. A lot more plazas, more wharves, the extra Overlord. I guess the extra Overlord, well, yeah, you could play it as Emissary, play it as Courier, even after the wharves are gone, if it got to that point. Yeah, so probably what I did towards the end was reasonable, but yeah, I think I just was going to be behind one way or another when I opened Overlord and then didn't see it until turn 4, and then played it as Wharf and still didn't hit 5. Like, I did think about playing it as Emissary. The problem with that is then you don't get the duration draw the next turn. You've triggered a shuffle, and then you're not going to see the Overlord the next turn. I mean, it is a short shuffle, but you're probably not going to see it anyway. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. In any case, thanks for watching, and I will be back with another match tomorrow. So until then.